cheesecake. Raspberry, simple raspberry, no bake cheesecake. Easy as, but I think quite effective.
This cheesecake deserves this title. It's a luscious dessert with a twist of warmth and tang, a velvety vanilla cheesecake layered over a crunchy biscuit base made from hobnobs and ginger nuts, offering a delightful blend of buttery oats and spiced ginger, finished with a vibrant raspberry coulis and crowned with fresh juicy raspberries. Absolutely amazing.
So, making cheesecake. A basic, simple cheesecake. 100 grams of biscuit. You can use digestive more commonly, but whatever you've got, what you like. 100 grams of butter, which I'm going to melt. We've got vanilla pods. Philadelphia, 600 grams. Icing sugar and double cream. Also, greaseproof paper and a removable base tray. So I'm going to blend the biscuits in the food processor to make a nice fine crumb, and then mix in the melted butter. So to make the cheesecake base, we want a disc of greaseproof paper to line it with. Yep. So we've got this greaseproof paper disc, pop it into the bottom of the tray. Here we have our breadcrumbs from biscuits. Here we have our melted butter. Again, most recipes say use unsalted butter. Personally, I prefer salted. Gives it a bit more taste. So, slightly amended there. It's 100 grams of butter and 250 grams of biscuits. Thought it looked a bit sloppy. So mix your butter through the biscuit. The cheesecake dish. So this is a mixture of hobnobs and ginger nuts. Like I said, you can use any biscuit, traditionally digestive, to personal taste, and or whatever you happen to have in the cupboard. So that's nice and compressed down, fairly even. Now we'll make the topping. So, vanilla pods. What you need to do is slice it down the middle. Slice it down the middle. There we go. Not cutting it in half, just cutting it. And then you scrape out the seeds like that. Both ways. All the vanilla seeds, and they'll mix in. There we go. So we have 1 tub of only double, which we put in there. And then take our electric mixer and whip the cream until it just starts to thicken. And there, that's whipped to a soft peak. So it's just peaking like that. So now we'll take our Philadelphia. Bob that in there. Full fat Philadelphia is way better than low fat. More taste, and in my opinion sets better. So Here we have 100 grams of icing sugar. Mix that in. And once again, with the electric mixer, we mix it for 2 minutes until it all binds together. And that's our cream cheese thickened. So now we add the cream. And just fold it in so it's all incorporated. All around the edges, gently mixing it. Folding is supposed to be a figure of 8, so as not to knock all the air out of the cream and the cheese. That should be enough. So now his base has been in the freezer and set, so we'll pop his topping on. And smooth out the topping, give it a little drop, gets the air bubbles out, just levels it off a touch. Just take any excess off. And that is that until tomorrow when we decorate. So here we have for the cheesecake topping some fresh raspberries. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out for decoration. The rest of them go into a pan with some sugar, bit extra sugar, raspberries are quite tart, dash of water, and they're going to go on the cooker just to break down for making coulis for the topping. So there's his raspberries, nicely boiled up, pureed, so I'll just puree them down a bit now with the old and then they need straining. So now I'll put the mixture through a sieve. Just help it through. Nobody wants cheesecake topping with loads of raspberry seeds in it. Yeah, just seeds left there. Not sure. Get it all bottom out sieve. And that's what we're left with. Lovely fruit puree. Fruit puree. Lovely. And that into the fridge until tomorrow. So now, cheesecake set. This is the day after. Set overnight. Removed it from the mould. Took the greaseproof off the bottom. And now we're ready for decorating. Here we got us raspberry coulis. As again, done yesterday. Nice and thick, so that'll be nice to coat the top. I'm just gonna whip some cream. So here we've got the piping bag, a rubber one, and the largest statue I've got, which is not very big, but it'll have to do. Cream's whipped. Loads of ways you can pipe. I'm just going to do a run in. Line all the way around the edge, because I don't want any of the coulis to run down the side of the cheesecake. The trick is judging the right amount of cream to whip. There. So what we'll do is we'll put a little rosette for each portion. This will be an 8-portion cheesecake, so eight rosettes, and we take our coulis and just spoon it over the top. Take it up to the edges. Should be plenty here. It's quite thick. There we go. I'll just do a little flourish in the middle. Get our raspberries that we saved from yesterday. And bob one for each portion. That's a nice one, we'll stick that in the middle. Cream probably could have done with whipping a little bit more, but you don't know what whip. So there we go. Cheesecake. Raspberry, simple raspberry, no bake cheesecake. Easy as, but I think quite effective.
This cheesecake goes down really, really well. It was amazing.